The Dragon Ball Super universe has been on a hiatus, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what's next. And now, after the long wait, it's finally out. We're getting the epic showdown we've all been craving. Black Frieza versus Broly. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the excitement is palpable. But what does this battle mean for the future of Dragon Ball Super? Will we witness the birth of a new rivalry or a decisive end to one of Dragon Ball's most formidable foes? To start, let's look at the situation leading up to this monumental clash. Dragon Ball Super has been on a roller coaster of power-ups, transformations, and unexpected alliances. Goku and Vegeta have been training diligently, each achieving new forms and heights. But amid their growth, two of the universe's most dangerous fighters have been biding their time. Frieza, who is now transformed into Black Frieza, and Broly, the Saiyan with untapped potential that seems limitless. Black Frieza's new form is a mystery wrapped in power. After emerging from a grueling training session in a place similar to the hyperbolic time chamber, Frieza's return was met with shock and awe. He is no longer the Emperor Frieza we knew. His power is on a completely different level. Some say it rivals that of the gods themselves. With his new transformation, Frieza aims not just to conquer, but to ascend, possibly even to become the next god of destruction. He has bigger plans than mere revenge. Goku and Vegeta have always been his primary targets, but with his new power, he has shown surprising restraint. It seems that Frieza's ambitions have grown beyond petty grudges. He's after something far more significant, and this time, Broly is directly in his crosshairs. On the other side, we have Broly. In the latest chapter of the manga, we saw Broly undergo intense training with Gohan Beast. This training wasn't just about increasing power, it was about control, a crucial element that Broly has often lacked. Gohan, with his new beast form, demonstrated an unparalleled mastery of his power, which he passed on to Broly. The two trained relentlessly, with Broly learning to harness his immense strength more effectively. This newfound control could be the key to Broly finally reaching his full potential, not just as a berserker, but as a refined and calculated fighter. Imagine the scene. Black Frieza arrives on Beerus's planet, his aura dark and imposing. He isn't just there to confront Beerus. He's looking for Broly. Frieza has a score to settle, not just with the Saiyan race, but specifically with Broly, a Saiyan who possesses a power that even Frieza cannot fully comprehend. The tension is thick. Frieza reveals his true intentions, hinting at a deeper grudge than we previously understood. And then, in a moment that shocks everyone, Frieza drops a bombshell. He was the one who orchestrated the death of Paragus, Broly's father. This revelation pushes Broly to the brink. But this time, unlike in their last encounter, Broly doesn't lose control. Instead, he channels his rage, focusing it into a formidably calm resolve. The battle between Black Frieza and Broly is not just a fight. It's a test of willpower, skill, and ultimate strength. Broly, now more in control of his powers, fights with a precision and ferocity that we've never seen before. His attacks are calculated, and his defense is impenetrable. Frieza, too, is different. His black form grants him speed and strength that make him almost untouchable. But Broly isn't backing down. Each blow they exchange shakes the very foundation of Beerus's planet. As they fight, you can't help but wonder, could Broly finally be the one to end Frieza's reign of terror? If we look at their power levels, it's a tough call. Frieza, in his black form, is stronger than ever before. He's faster, more durable, and possesses a cunning that makes him a dangerous opponent. On the other hand, Broly's potential is unmatched. With the control he's gained from training with Gohan Beast, he might just have the edge he needs. But is it enough? The death of Chilai, Broly's closest companion, adds another layer of emotion to this battle. Frieza, ever the manipulator, knows exactly how to push Broly's buttons. Chilai's death isn't just a loss for Broly, it's a catalyst. It's the spark that could ignite a power within him that even Broly himself doesn't know exists. And this is where things get truly interesting. We've seen Broly's Ikari form, a manifestation of his rage and the great ape's power without the full transformation. But what if Broly could push this form even further? What if his grief and fury could drive him to a new evolution, something beyond even the legendary Super Saiyan? Consider this. Broly's potential transformation could be something entirely unique to him, combining the raw power of the great ape with the controlled fury of the Ikari form. Imagine a transformation that keeps Broly's Saiyan features, but amplifies his power tenfold. His eyes could glow a fierce green, his hair spiking even further with a wild yet controlled energy coursing through his veins. This would not just be a new form, it would be a declaration of Broly's strength and his resolve to end Frieza once and for all. However, Frieza is no fool. He is aware of Broly's potential and prepares accordingly. His strategy isn't just to overpower Broly, but to outthink him. Frieza knows that brute strength alone won't be enough. He has to play a mental game as well. The psychological warfare he wages, bringing up painful memories and revealing dark truths, is as much a part of the battle as the physical blows they exchange. As the fight progresses, the battle moves from the skies of Beerus's planet to its core, a symbolic descent into the depths of their hatred and rivalry. With every strike, every energy blast, the very ground beneath them shatters. The stakes are clear. This isn't just about power. It's about survival, revenge, and the future of the universe itself. But what about the other players in this cosmic game? Goku, Vegeta, and even Whis watch from the sidelines, knowing that this fight could change everything. They are ready to intervene, but they understand that this is Broly's battle to fight. And perhaps, in the end, it is not just about defeating Frieza, but about proving something to himself, that he can control his power, that he can protect those he loves, and that he can stand toe-to-toe with the universe's greatest threats without losing himself in the process. As the battle intensifies, Frieza starts to unveil his true motives. He isn't just looking for a fight, he's here to recruit Broly. That's right. Frieza, always the master tactician, sees an opportunity to exploit Broly's incredible power for his own gain. He knows that with Broly at his side, he could have the ultimate weapon to not just defeat Goku and Vegeta, but to potentially take on the gods themselves. Frieza's offer is tempting. He promises Broly the power to resurrect Chi, to restore everything he's lost, and to gain control over his destiny. This proposition adds a surprising twist to the battle. Will Broly succumb to Frieza's temptations, or will he stay true to his newfound path of righteousness? Broly is torn. He's been used and manipulated before, and the memory of his father, Paragus, still haunts him. But Chi-Li's death is a fresh wound, and the thought of bringing her back pulls at his heartstrings. At this moment, we see a different side of Broly, a vulnerable, conflicted warrior who must choose between his past and his future. This emotional turmoil adds a layer of complexity to the battle. It's not just about power anymore. It's about choices, loyalty, and the path one chooses in the face of adversity. Frieza, sensing Broly's hesitation, pushes further, taunting him with visions of what could be a universe where they rule together, where Broly is no longer the hunted, but the hunter. But just as Broly seems on the verge of a decision, something changes. A voice echoes in his mind, a familiar, calming presence. It's Goku, reaching out telepathically, reminding Broly of who he is and what he stands for. Goku's words are simple but powerful. Remember why you fight, Broly. Not for revenge, not for power, but for those you love. These words snap Broly back to reality. His resolve hardens, and with a roar that shakes the cosmos, he launches a renewed assault on Frieza. His attacks are not just strong, they're precise, targeted, and fueled by a deep sense of purpose. Frieza, caught off guard by this sudden shift, finds himself on the defensive. For the first time, we see a flicker of fear in Frieza's eyes. But the battle is far from over. Frieza, ever the survivor, has one final trick up his sleeve. He taps into a forbidden technique, something he learned during his time in the mysterious realm where he trained. A dark energy begins to swirl around him, and his power surges once more. This is not just a transformation, it's a metamorphosis, a merging of his own dark ki with the power of the universe's most malevolent forces. Frieza becomes a being of pure destruction, a dark angel of death. The new form of Frieza is terrifying. His aura is a void of darkness, sucking in the light around him. His eyes glow with a sinister, otherworldly light, and his voice echoes with a malevolence that sends shivers down the spine of even the bravest warriors. This is Frieza's final form, his ultimate trump card, and it is a form that even Beerus acknowledges as a threat. The stage is set for the final showdown. Broly, now fully in control of his powers, faces off against Frieza's ultimate form. The universe holds its breath as these two titans clash, their powers shaking the very fabric of reality. And as the dust settles, one thing becomes clear. This battle will not just determine the fate of Broly and Frieza, but the fate of the entire universe. To be continued.